never too cool for a tug test, alright? Top of the top. See how the sky looking, so you know it's crack of dawn right now. 6 a.m. Guess it's early enough. A lot of y'all still in y'all slumber. But as you can see, people out here already getting to it. I'm out here on the 70. I believe I'm at Ohio somewhere still. And yeah, we taking it to the crib. We taking it to the crib. Been out here long enough. Or should I say, I pretty much was reminded that there was a damn holiday this weekend. I totally forgot about Memorial Day. That's a fact though. They hit me up, was like, yo, God, this is tight over here, bro. Cut through this side. They hit me up like, yo, KayBee, you ain't going home for the holiday? I'm like, yo, what holiday y'all talking about, bro? Well, this is my dispatchers I'm talking about that's asking me that. You ain't going home for the holiday? I'm like, yo, what holiday we got coming up? Memorial Day Monday for the weekend. You know, Roni got everybody mind twisted and totally forgot about that. So yeah, I'm gonna go shut it down, cause you know ain't gonna be no money like that during that weekend, especially in the division I'm at. And the division I'm doing, as I know, power only, it's gonna be the last division to start to pick up, right? Because our situation is a lot of our money consists of people gatherings and going against the social distancing 6 feet shit that they talking about. So I already know that common sense will tell you that. That's the thing. You gotta have a forecast to know what it's gonna be, so when it come, you ain't shocked. You know what I'm saying? You not took it for a loop. You already knew it was gonna be that way. So I already know it's gonna be a slow start, but once it starts, you know, just like Cranberry, you know, she might accelerate slow, but once she up and running, oh yeah, we getting to it. But I just woke up thinking about some shit that makes total sense when you think about it out loud, right? And if you don't think about it, maybe you should think about it. If you don't think about it, maybe you should think about the people in your circle. What they there for? They just there because it was a point in time that they always been there, so comfortability is the reason why they still around. There comes a point in time where you gotta create your own circle, not let one manifest itself. Let me say that one more again. There comes a point in time where you have to create your circle, not one that manifests itself. Most of our circle, those that's not thinking about it, it was manifested by itself due to the fact of close proximity, or you feel me? Yeah, y'all was in the same class or whatever the case may be, right? And in most cases, most, not all, in most cases, the circle that was created by itself, those ain't the people that really want your best interest, man. You have some that actually do becomes a solid foundation by being around each other by chance, and great things can happen. Because if you don't have somebody that believe in whatever you believe in more than you do, that's not even doing it, then the chances of you doing great things with that help is almost slim to none. You gotta have some people that believe it more than you believe it. KayBee, what you talking about, fool? I know that's what y'all thinking. I know, but I would tell you. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I'm thinking. If you ever want to figure out if people around you are solid or believe in anything, or it's gonna be the number one cheerleader, cause we need one. You know, every hove need a Dame Dash at some point, right? I know that's an example on the highest level, but you get the gist of what I'm trying to say. Alright, you need a cheerleader. You need somebody that's gonna tackle or take on what you're doing like it's theirs. And if you ain't got that, whatever you're trying to do may not manifest itself. It may not. It may not. And you could go ahead and tackle it yourself. But this is what I want. This is what I want people to think about. All you gotta do is do something. What you mean by do something? I do something every day. I get up, I wash my ass, I go to work. What you talking about? Nah, that's what you're supposed to do, fool. Do something, alright? Do something. Create something out the norm. Create something that people would champion you for. People would look up to. These are people that you don't know. That's what I'm talking about. You don't know them, right? This is something out the norm. I know most people think like, okay, rap. Man, come on, man. You over 30. Listen, don't overthink about rap, bro. Hang it up. It ain't for you. All right. It's a young man sport. Do something else. All right. So when you enter to the grown man league now, what could you do? Start a business. Start something that take a risk, right? Something that has risk attached to it. Do something. See who's gonna appreciate or salute or even want to take part in what you're doing. Who's gonna acknowledge what you're doing and speaking, and who's just never gonna bring it up at all? Cause people that don't never want to bring up what you got going on, more than likely those are the people that's looking at you, frowning upon what you're doing. Not because they don't like you, just because you have the ambition that they may lack. They seeking what you already have. Right? So just do something. If you want to figure out if your circle is solid, do something. And if they never ever one time hit you in like, yo, how that project going on? What's up with that? How that looking? But instead, every time y'all talk, it's about the same old bullshit that y'all been talking about. Then you have an idea of who's really will root for you when things start to look up, and who's really just, when things ain't going anyway, they don't feel no bad for you. They don't. They feel the same. There's plenty of times where when you're doing the same thing over and over and over, you may get blinded by who's really for you and who's just really for you for the good time. Let's be honest. Everybody got that one partner that just don't do shit, but you go out with them and you have a damn good time every time. Because y'all vibe well or whatever the case may be. Y'all just knew each other, so it's comfortability there. Everybody got that partner. You might be that partner, fool. So somebody else doing something, you might need a champion that dude. You might need to salute him. Let him know like, yo, how that going? Everybody need that. Everybody need that at least just to make to put you on the path like, okay, I'm actually doing something and people acknowledge it, and it's gonna keep you going. It's gonna make you want to keep going. And not only is it gonna make you want to keep going, you're gonna have some help along the way, because everybody needs a little help, dog, even if it comes in a form of words. Yeah, keep your hand in your pocket, dog, but just talk to me. How this looking? I don't need no money out your pocket. How this looking? How this sounding? Let me get your feedback. Don't just totally ignore the shit. You ignore the shit, then that just lets me know where you stand at. Your real dog gonna take ownership in what you're doing, even if you're not getting a percentage of it. Even if he ain't getting $1 of it, he gonna take ownership in that. Like, yeah, that's my dog doing this thing, and he gonna be as happy as you are. Why? That's what solid people do. That's just how it go. Because the biggest haters or the biggest critics or whatever you want to call it, I like to call them haters, but those be the ones that's bumping shoulders with you every day. And they happy that you're on the same level that they on. But the minute you ain't on the same level no more, because you done elevated, you done, like I like to say, escaped the matrix. The minute you done did that, they start to feel some type of way like it's your fault. So let's do something, dog. Do something different. Whatever it may be, you gotta take that chance. I know how I feel. It's all about chances. If you ain't taking no chances, then it's gonna be a revolving door. And if you alright with being in a revolving door, then it is what it is. Ain't nothing wrong with that, I guess. My door don't swing the same way. You heard? Once you open it up, you gotta open up a next door. My shit ain't revolving. But if there's any misconception on the people that you're around by chance, more than likely it is by chance. It just happened because you stuck in the same area, in the same spot, and the people that's around is just the people that's around, and you just let it be what it be. Do something different, something that you may believe in, or something that you want to do, and just see who's gonna take part in it without you even having to ask. That's the thing about it. That's the best part about it. That's how you know that they solid. You ain't even gotta ask them. They just want to see you make it, because that's gonna make them feel good. Not everybody wants you to feel good, and not everybody wants you to make it, contrary to what you may believe. Oh, nah, that's my dog. Yeah, 100%. That shit hit the fan. That he raised up and pointing his finger at you. Why you understand? Just never know. I think the best way to weed out those people because you're not sure is just to do something. Take a chance on it. Invest in something. Speak on certain things. These are the times right now. You see what's going on. Oh yeah, if you got a couple dollars, yeah, put them in the stock market. Even with that, even that right there is doing something. Because let's be honest, how many people right now on the block got some money in the stock market? Nah, that shit, the money's sitting in the shoebox. You know why? Because we feel more safe with it being there, not knowing that our money ain't working for us. It ain't doing nothing. Sitting there. Just do that. Do that small thing right there just to see, and then start to talk about it. And then don't never bring it up no more. You talk about it a few times and then don't never bring it up no more. See who's gonna bring it up for you. Who's gonna spark that conversation. See who's gonna check on to see if your investments in the companies starting to bubble, or if you're taking a loss. See who shows some concern. Oh yeah. That's all you gotta do is do something, and that shows you how to weed out who's for you and who's just around for the time. Because the older you get, the less people you need around you. And if you're an older dude and you got 100 people that you speak to damn near every day, then you might need to look in the mirror and reevaluate yourself, fool. Something wrong with your ass. It is what it is. Ain't nobody circle that big. Well, a solid circle anyway. Most cases, 3, 4, 5 people, if that. That you know that you can speak to, you gonna get it for real, for real. You ain't gonna get no fake talk, no talk that you want to hear, or talk that they might just ignore because they don't want to hear it, because it makes them feel little. Listen, I ain't in the business to make nobody feel bigger than what they are. Pause that. You know what I'm talking about, though. I ain't in the business for that. If you feel small because I'm elevated, that's your problem, dog. If you think I lose a second of that, sadly mistaken. See what's going on? Yeah, early morning we get into it. Ain't nothing stop. Out here rain, could barely see shit. But we riding though. Yeah. But like I said, man, just do something, man. Take that chance if you really want to see what's going on. Because there's only a few that's really solid. And I always used to say this. If you're not losing people as the years going on, I don't know how well you're elevating. If people are not subtracting out your life while you adding on more money or more success or whatever it may be, I don't think you're doing enough. That's just how it go. Any successful person can tell you that. And at the same time, there's no malice towards none of these people, right? Why? Because you ain't got that in your heart. You doing good. Those that's doing good, they ain't really got that type of animosity in their heart. If they do, they're just a terrible human being. You know, it's easy to pinpoint those type of people. But if you out here getting to the damn bag and you doing your damn thing, it's the reason why you in good spirits all the time, fool. You know you came from, and you know where you can end back up. You ain't got time to be worried about if the next person do it better than you. You ain't got time for that. You trying to do the best that you could be. That's what you want. And you stay that way, you steady the course, ain't no way you gonna get there. That's just how it go. The law of life, dog. It's that simple. Could be that simple, but some people make it difficult. Yeah, but y'all know how it go, man. I'm I'm out here riding. Got about 3.5 more hours to go. My day over. You know, we're gonna shut it down. We're gonna chill. But like always, if you subscribe to the channel, I appreciate you. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you're wasting time and you're missing out, fool. Subscribe to the channel, hit the like button. And as always, y'all know what it is. KayBee the Trucker, the voice of the streets, and this is what we do. Get into your real life, man. It ain't just one type of talk, there's all type of talks over here. So make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all slide through. You know what it is, man. But I'm gonna holla at y'all on the next one. You did. One time.